Hello, and welcome back to Ancient Wisdom and Modern Mind. Today, I want to share a famous Chinese fable, 守株待兔, waiting by the stump for a rabbit. This story comes from ancient China, over 2,000 years ago. A farmer was working in his field when suddenly a rabbit ran straight into a tree stump and died. The farmer was delighted, free dinner without any effort. But then he thought, if this happened once, it will happen again. So the next day, instead of working his fields, he sat by the stump and waited. And waited. And waited. His crops died. His family went hungry. But he kept waiting for another rabbit. Of course, no rabbit ever came. Over time, this became a warning. Don't wait for luck to solve your problems. Create your own success. In modern psychology, this story perfectly describes what we call passive waiting versus active living. Sometimes, we all become like that farmer. We experience one lucky break, maybe a good job offer, a chance meeting, or unexpected money, and then we wait for life to deliver more good things. But research shows us something important. People who wait for opportunities often miss the ones right in front of them. People who create opportunities tend to be happier and more successful, even into their 80s and 90s. Active engagement keeps our minds sharp and our spirits young. Psychologists call this having an internal locus of control, believing that your actions matter more than luck or fate. When we sit by our stumps, we give away our power to create the life we want. Think about your own life. Maybe you've been waiting for your health to improve without changing your habits. Or waiting for loneliness to go away without reaching out to others. Perhaps you've been waiting for the perfect time to start that hobby, reconnect with old friends, or make a change you've been thinking about for years. Many of us, especially as we get older, fall into the trap of thinking, my best years are behind me. I'll just wait and see what happens. But here's the beautiful truth. At any age, you can choose to tend your garden instead of waiting by the stump. Your 60s, 70s, 80s, these can be your most purposeful years because you finally know what truly matters. So today, ask yourself, what stump have I been sitting by? What am I waiting for that I could start creating today? Maybe it's time to stop waiting and start planting. Small actions every day create the life you want. Remember the farmer's lesson. Don't wait for the rabbit, tend your garden. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. But what if I start taking action and nothing happens right away? What if I try hard but don't see results immediately? That's a wonderful question. And fortunately, ancient Chinese wisdom has an answer for that too. There's another beautiful saying that perfectly complements today's lesson. It's about what happens when you stop waiting by the stump and start working toward your goals. Let me share it with you. It's a saying that teaches us about patience, timing, and trust in the natural flow of life. In Chinese, it's called 水到渠成. It means when water flows, a channel is naturally formed. This saying also comes from ancient farming wisdom. Farmers learned that when there is enough water, it naturally creates channels to flow through the fields. There is no need to force it. When the time is right, things fall into place naturally. Over time, this became a metaphor for life. When your efforts and preparation are complete, success comes naturally. In modern psychology, this reflects the power of patience and natural timing. Sometimes, we work so hard to control every detail of life. We want instant results, whether in relationships, health, or personal growth. But research shows that some processes cannot be rushed. For example, healing from grief. No matter how much we want to get over it, healing takes its own time. Building trust. Trust grows slowly through repeated experiences, not quick promises. Personal change. Changing habits or mindset requires consistent practice, not just strong will. Psychologists call this respecting natural development processes. When we combine effort with patience, growth unfolds more smoothly. Think about your life. Perhaps you waited many years for your children to find their own path. At times, you worried and felt impatient. But eventually, like water flowing to form its own channels, they found their way. Or maybe you worked for decades, and only later in life did you see the fruits of your labor. Many elders say, looking back, the things I worried about resolved themselves in time. This is the wisdom of水到渠成. It reminds us that while we must prepare, work hard, and be diligent, we also need to trust life's natural timing. So today, ask yourself, is there something in my life I am forcing too hard right now? Maybe it's time to take a deep breath, continue your efforts calmly, and allow the channel to form naturally. Remember, when water flows, a channel is naturally formed. Thank you for joining me today on Ancient Wisdom and Modern Mind. If this resonated with you, please like and subscribe. And share in the comments. When have you experienced patience bringing natural results in your life? I look forward to reading your stories. As you reflect on these stories, here's a moment of calm to carry with you.
The room is heavy with the weight of goodbye. Shadows whisper where your laughter used to lie. The air is colder since you walked away. Every breath I take just fades to gray. Shattered echoes fill my hollow chest. Every heartbeat feels like a protest. Your name still lingers like a ghost in the hall. I tried to hold on, but I lost it all. The clock ticks slower when you're not around. Time is a thief, stealing hope I once found. I trace the cracks on the walls of my soul, searching for pieces to make myself whole. Shattered echoes fill my hollow chest. Every heartbeat feels like a protest. Your name still lingers like ghost in the hall. I tried to hold on, but I lost it all. I scream at the silence, but it won't scream back. Memories haunt me like a thief in the black. I reach for your shadow, but it slips away, leaving me lost in this endless decay. Shattered echoes fill my hollow chest. Every heartbeat feels like a protest. Your name still lingers like a ghost in the hall. I tried to hold on, but I lost it all.